Alright, welcome back to the Starsector. We're going to jump in and do the advanced combat tutorial, which I have totally forgotten how to do. Alright, welcome to the advanced combat tutorial. Let's get started. Your flagship is still the same hammerhead, but the point defense lasers have been swapped out for ion cannons. More on those later. We've already gone over the basics of using weapons in the previous tutorial. Now let's take a look at picking the right weapon for the job. Each weapon deals damage of a particular damage type. Kinetic damage deals 200% damage to shields, but only 50% to armor. Since the enemy ship has its shields up, let's start by firing some Sabot missiles at it. They are extremely effective at bringing down shields. Fire enough Sabots at the enemy ship to overload its shields. Okay. Watch what happens. Still not enough. That should be enough. Alright, great work. With the shields down and an overload in progress, the enemy ship is vulnerable. The next step is to bring down its armor. High explosives deal 200% to armor, but only 50% to shield. Switch to your assault chain guns and punch through the armor. To break through faster, focus your fire on one spot. Okay. Assault chain guns, go. And... right? Alright, excellent. The enemy ship is taking hull damage. Now let's finish it off. Use the accelerated ammo feeder. Oh, I kind of just did. To deal damage faster, press F to activate it and fire away. Okay. Yeah, we gotta wait for it, I think. There's its cooldown right there. Alright, now it's ready. Alright, be careful. When a ship is disabled, the explosion deals damage to all nearby ships, except for fighters. Make sure you're far enough away to avoid damage. About a ship's length should be enough. Boom. Good work. There are two damage types we haven't looked at yet. Fragmentation damage deals only 25% to armor and shields, but usually costs little flux and has a high base DPS value, making it effective versus exposed hull or lightly armored unshielded targets like missiles and fighters. So I need to remember that. Fragmentation, 25% armor and shields, but little flux cost and high DPS. Yeah, exposed hull or lightly armored unshielded targets like missiles and fighters. Right, okay. Energy damage deals 100% of its listed damage to everything. So energy is just your good all-around weapon. Some weapons also deal EMP damage in addition to their normal damage type. I'm sorry, I don't know why I can't talk. EMP damage does not affect shields, armor, or hull, but it can quickly disable enemy weapons and engines. Your ion cannons deal lots of EMP damage and little else. Switch to the ion cannons and disable some of the weapons on the Enforcer. Okay. Alright, there we go. Disabling stuff. Flamed out their engines. Okay. That ship is now a sitting duck. It won't be able to maneuver at all until the engines are back online. Non-EMP weapons can also disable engines and weapons, but EMP weapons bypass armor and get the job done faster. Let's take another look at shields. Turn on your shields and sit tight for a moment. You'll be attacked with beam weapons. Okay? Who's attacking me? As you can see, your ship is not building up flux despite the shields being under fire. Okay. This is because beam weapons generate soft flux when hitting shields. Ah, that's right. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. This may make them seem weak, but remember that this flux still needs to be dissipated, leaving that much less flux dissipation to power weapons. Beam weapons are also very effective and need little flux to fire. Ships receive an engine boost, a bonus to top speed and maneuverability when their flux level and flux generation are at 0. This is very important. I can't tell you how important that is. Alright, turning shields on, even without taking any damage, is enough to cancel the bonus, right? That is so important when you're chasing down guys. That was one of the biggest problems I had in the early game. Alright, travel through the nebula in front of the ship, noting how your ship moves faster when the shields are down. Okay. As opposed to when they're up. You can see they're slow. Now we're going faster. And you even get a little visual cue from the engines in the back. They flame up when you're going max speed. The engine boost is particularly important for larger ships which have much lower top speed without it. To maintain the engine boost for a ship with auto-firing weapons, you can press X to hold fire. That's also important. Carriers will also need to press Z to pull back their fighters. So yeah, these are the super important things that like really help out later. Okay. Congratulations, you've completed the advanced combat tutorial. It's probably a good idea to complete the fleet command tutorial next, and we'll go ahead and do that in the same video. Alright, so yeah, that's good stuff. And I needed to kind of remember this for myself. Alright, so let's go ahead and just do fleet command, and this will end the tutorials. Welcome to the Starsector fleet command tutorial. Let's get started. Alright, pause, press space to unpause. So you can unpause on this menu, or on this screen. At the start of a battle, you have to decide what ships to deploy. Recovering after a deployment costs supplies, so you usually don't want to just deploy everything. If you only have one ship, it's deployed automatically. To deploy ships, press the reinforcements button in the upper right. Alright. Deploy, deploy, deploy. Let's deploy everything. There we go. Good. Now let's create some assignments for our ships to carry out. The first thing we want to do is capture some objectives, locations especially suited for the deployment of nav buoys, sensor arrays, or comm relays. The bonuses these provide are modest, but they add up, especially given that if you don't hold them, the enemy will. That's the thing too. Remember, like, you get a +1 bonus. Yeah, let's see. So there's a state where neither of you can hold it, but if you can, yeah. Anyway, no. Let's just go. The bonuses these provide are modest. All right. Left click on the nav buoy and select capture. A nearby frigate is automatically assigned to the task. That's what the arrow on the map indicates, right? And I can't scroll down here, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Now we can see them. Yep. Next, to pan the view around, right-click and drag. Okay, that's what I just did. Or move the mouse to the edge of the screen. You can toggle the command UI on and off by pressing Tab, but don't do this yet. Okay. Creating an assignment costs a command point, but also opens the command channel. While it's open, giving orders is free, but creating new assignments still costs points. Creating an assignment costs a command point, but also opens the command channel while it's open. Okay. You can also manually assign a ship to perform a task. Select one of the other frigates. And then right-click on the command relay. Okay. An assignment appropriate to your selection and an assignment appropriate to your selection and what you right-clicked on was created. In this case, another capture. You can also assign specific ships to existing assignments by selecting them and right-clicking on the assignment. So, for example, there you go. All right. Now that the orders are locked in, let's unpause, press space, and wait for your ships to secure the objectives. All right. So there we go. You can keep an eye on what each ship is doing by clicking on it and selecting the show video feed. Show video feed. Where is the show video feed? There it is. Okay. Oh, go ahead. You can exit the feed at any time by pressing escape. Okay. You can also press F to cycle through the feed to the rest of your ships. Okay. We're not moving, so that's why. Press Tab to reopen the command UI if necessary, and don't forget to unpause. Okay. The tutorial will resume once both objectives are captured. They should be captured, yep. Okay. Why don't you just go on up there. Enemy ships in sight. Let's give a couple of orders to make the battle go smoothly for your side. The enemy cruiser is tough but relatively harmless. We'd like our ships to focus on the more dangerous enemy first. Select the cruiser. And select Avoid from the list of available assignments. Okay, order your fleet to avoid this enemy. If at all possible, no ships will be assigned automatically. Any ships explicitly assigned will engage the enemy. Okay, good. Now let's order our ships to focus on the enemy destroyer. It's the only target left, so they'll naturally do it. So they'll naturally do that anyway, but giving an eliminate order will also make them more aggressive. Okay, select the destroyer and select eliminate. Good. Some of the ships in your fleet will now engage the enemy destroyer, and the rest will try to hold the objectives, with all avoiding the enemy cruiser. Okay. You might have noticed that you're not directly controlling a ship at the moment. This can happen if you don't deploy your flagship or if your flagship is destroyed. Let's transfer command to the Hammerhead so you can pilot it yourself and play out the rest of the battle. Select the Hammerhead and press the transfer command button. Then wait for the shuttle pod to take you to your new flagship. There we are. Whee! Alright, congratulations, you've completed the Fleet Command tutorial. Feel free to experiment with the other assignments to explore the tactical options they offer and see if you can win this battle. You can also press Escape to leave the tutorial. Alright, well, let's see if we can do it. So you're going to go after him. You're going after this. You guys, I want you to guard him. You can also guard him. Actually, we can just go right on after that guy. I'm going to send... Okay, let's just pull back. Okay. Unpause. Okay. Feed. And so you'll notice we're, at the moment, going automatically. Or are we? Yeah, we're going automatically. But now, I think... Whoops. I think... Yeah, autopilot. Right, we just disabled autopilot now. So let's go in and fire our sabots. And hold shift. Like I said, guys, I'm not good at this. Taking damage too. There we go. Target that, please. Thank you. Alright. Alright. We did not finish capturing that. Where's the other enemy? Where is the other enemy? Well, there is a command for doing something about it. Are you sure ordering a full assault will cancel all existing... No, we don't want to do that. We want to capture that buoy first. And there it goes. Alright, now... There he is, I think. Full assault. Yes. Is he down here? I think he must be. Well, where... Yeah, there he is. We need to back up. I'm not backing up. Like I said, guys, I'm not good at this game. There we go. You can see he's trying to take out our nav buoy, and he's kind of getting close. We should probably put our shields back up, huh? Actually, we should probably vent. And not go forward, go backward. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this. Okay, keep firing. Oh man, I'm so bad. I cannot do it. Oh no. No. I've got to fix my key bindings too, because I keep going forward when I want to go backward. Can we use it yet? Yeah, it's active, okay. Come on, we almost got him. No, we don't. We're only even halfway. Dodge those missiles, please. Oh, we overloaded, of course. Well, he can't shoot us now. Yeah, let's vent. Now we shoot. And since he doesn't seem... There we go, we got him! Yay! I beat an enemy that I greatly outnumbered. Alright, yay, we did it. Alright, that does it for the tutorial. So I hope that helps you with this game if you're thinking about getting into it. Like I said, this is something that I kind of wish I'd had to watch when I started jumping into Starsector, because I didn't. I just watched other people playing it on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to jump into this game. And then I got wrecked because I didn't know anything about what I was doing. So those are the base mechanics. Anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, I will see you later.